Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to another video. It's Cody. Today we want to see how we can create playbooks and logic apps in Azure, yeah, for Sentinel and for automation purposes. So let's get into my Sentinel on Azure, yeah, and this is my Sentinel, and here there is automation. So we already talked about the data connectors, analysis, content hub, and many other things in Sentinel. And now we want to talk about automation. Yeah, so how we can automate the stuff as a part of Sentinel automation. So once you click on automation here, mine is empty because I have nothing here. So I will click on create. There are automation rules, which we saw. This is a rule when you want to, for example, create in analytics rule. And then there are a couple of options, blank playbooks, playbooks with entity trigger, alert trigger, and incident trigger. Yeah. So we start with incident trigger. So just for example, but you can also do with alert trigger or even blank playbook. Yeah. For example, for blank playbook, so you will define the trigger yourself. Yeah. So, but here we are going to use the incident trigger. So because we want to use for the Sentinel, and then yeah, I click here on running a playbook. I'm gonna choose my subscriptions, my resource group and region, and yeah, let's go together. So I go with this subscription, and the playbook name, I can name it playbook 1 test Goli, and I don't want to enable the diagnostic logs for this one. I will click on next one. So here is the connection. So it's gonna be by manage identity. So when we want to configure, we will see later in. So for each connector this playbook uses, you can choose to use an existing connection from another playbook. Otherwise, you must create a new connection, which we are going to create, for example. Otherwise, you must create a new connection and authenticate when you are brought to the Logic Apps Designer after your playbook is deployed. So we will see that together. Let's click on review and create, and as you can see here, we are going to create it. Yeah, it takes a couple of minutes to be created, and once it is done, I think it's already done. Yeah, it's already done. So now you can see we are in our Logic app. Yeah, so and the incident, so the trigger is already here. Yeah, so we don't need to define the trigger. So now we are going to see what we can do when there is an incident on Sentinel. So we click on add an action or agent. So we go with that add an action, and then we wanna tell this automation or Logic app what to do when there is an incident. Yeah, so we are going to send email. Send an email. So here, and we choose this one, send an email v2, so from Outlook. And now we will go with the connection and authentication to this one. Yeah, so now I need to create a connection. Yeah, so for this the tenant and this Azure to the account that I want to create the email or send the mail from, and I will click on sign in to sign into an Outlook. I'm gonna choose my account, and I think, yeah, there is a prompt on my phone for the multi-factor authentication, and yeah. So we are going to specify the people who wants to get, for example, gmail.com. So I don't know, so it's just a test. Subject is playbook incident. So it's just a example, and the body, hi, there is an incident. And then you can also specify, for dynamic data here. Yeah, so if you want to choose some fields from the incident itself, or for dynamic data, you can always click here. Yeah, enter the data from previous step. So here it means previous step is the incident, so it's for dynamic data. Yeah, there is an incident, please check. Advanced parameters, if you want, you can add anybody in CC or reply attachment, whatever, and the importance, so you can create high or normal or low, whatever. And here you can see connected to outlook.com. So this automation is going to use the Outlook that we just logged in here, and it's going to send the email from that account. So we have the automation, and then we click save. And if you remember, we have chose this resource group ad hoc, yeah. And now let's check. So this is empty, and now we will have some resources in this resource group. So you can see there are 3 resources created. One of them is Playbook, and these 2 API connections, yeah. So the Outlook connections that we just created. And yeah, now we have it. So we have this one. Let's go back to our Sentinel. And if we go to our Sentinel, now in automation we will see. So now in automation we click here. So as I always mentioning, so Sentinel is going to be migrated to Defender portal. That's why first it shows you here, but once we do a refresh, we will see that here. So you can do also the same stuff on Defender as well, yeah, in Sentinel and Defender. And now you can see enabled playbook. So automation rule is still nothing there, but active playbooks, we can see, you know, we have one playbook, but this playbook is not attached to any, you know, to any analytical rules, yeah. So we are going to again here. So for example, we in analytic rules, so we have some rule templates. Now we want to create some rules, yeah. Just for example, we click this one, and from a template which we already covered together how to create them, analytical rules. So you can watch the video, but now it's out of the scope of this video. So we click on create a rule. So in one of the steps in this rule creation, so there is a step that we can specify to run the playbook, yeah. And now we can, in that step, we will define that, okay, we want to use that automation if this rule is triggered. Okay, so here is when we want to create the rule, and in automated response, yeah, add a new one, and then this is test one. So again, for every single every step in this process, I have we had another video, so you can go to that one. So I'm not gonna, you know, take the time and to go through them. But here, yeah, you can see automation rule name and trigger when incident is created, and action, we can run a playbook. And now we can choose the playbook that we just saw. So maybe we will have a access issue, but let's see. Yeah, you can see we cannot access it, so we have to go to manage playbook here. So because we need to give access to that playbooks from this rule, so it is in this basically it's in this resource group. So I will give access to that resource groups for this rule, and now we can select that one. You see playbook one test quality, the one which we just created together, and you can, you know, add more rules. You know, this is the condition. So if some conditions are matched, then we can run this playbook, and we can also run another action. But once we go click on apply, so from the moment once we create this one, all the incidents which are created based on this rule, so for example, NRT near real-time Microsoft Entra ID hybrid health. So every incident which is created because of this rule, or every event which is hunted because of this rule and query, once the incident is created, there will be an email. There will be an email sent to this email address that we already set up. Yeah. So this is the automation. Yeah. So you can use this one. You can do a lot of things with automation here on Logic Apps. So it was just an example how we can create this one, and we just saw we create the playbooks on our Logic App, and then we put it in some rules. So based on these rules, if any event will be hunted by this rule, then after the creation of the incident, there will be also an email sent to the email address that we just covered together. Yeah, so there are a lot of things. So let me again go there, and there are a lot of things which we can do by automation. It's not just simple email. Yeah, so there are a lot of things which we can do together with this automation playbooks. Yeah, and you can see it here. Let me see if I can here. Yeah, if we want to disable it, if we want to delete it, and any change in API connection, you can also do it here, and for creating other playbooks as well. So, and also if you go here to logic apps, so basically all the playbooks are kind of logic apps, so you will see them also here. So once you click here, you can see the settings for this one, and you can even edit them. For example, now we want to change the email address, or we want to add more steps, we can do everything here. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have any question, please write in the comment. I will answer you. Yeah? And then take care, have fun, bye bye.